Hello, everybody. I have no idea if this is actually streaming or not. Good morning. Good morning. I think maybe somebody is watching. I'm not really sure how to see comments on here. But I'm trying to see if I can get enough signal to go live here at our new homestead. And I have to go mail something. And down at the road is actually our best signal. Oh, hey, what's going on, Matt? I can actually see the comments. Good morning. So you can see me and hear me? Okay. I am seeing how well my reception is just using my internet or like my data from my phone because I have unlimited data. Good morning, Rebecca. Can you hear me okay? Give me some sort of feedback. Loud and clear. Awesome. So I'm trying just to use my mobile data because I have unlimited mobile data, and my Wi-Fi, I have a cap. I would get better service with my Wi-Fi, but we are trying to save that for streaming purposes. My boys like to watch things on Disney Plus and things like that. Thanks for coming in. I wonder if it still works. It does work. Hey, Ashley and Rebecca and Matt. I doubt that. All right. Well, that's awesome. So I wanted to try it out here first, and I have a long walk to my mailbox. I'm actually mailing my prize for the Fall Fest 22 giveaway to Teresa at Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. Sorry, Teresa, that it has taken me so long to get this out to you, but with all the moving and my birthday and all that other kind of stuff, I got a little distracted. And I kind of forgot, and then it got packed away, and then I found it, and I'm like, oh gosh, I got to get this out. And I get the best reception, I think, at my road. So I thought this would be the best trial. We'll see how well the signal holds up. Ashley, I wanted to ask you, are you getting my emails? Because I've sent you a few telling you what cookie I wanted to make, and I never got a response from you. And then in your latest email about the dates and stuff like that, it still didn't have my cookie, which is fine if you just haven't updated it. But if you haven't gotten it, then I don't know what's going on. So I'm a little out of breath. It's like a quarter mile to my mailbox. And we don't have any sort of like UTV or golf cart or anything like that. Turn 29, right? Yeah. Sure. Turn 29. But it's good exercise. And my oldest is now riding a bus to school. And in the morning, I drive him down here because it's pitch black. Doesn't get light around here until like 7:30. And he gets on the bus at 6:40. Hey, Mitchell, thanks for coming in. Oh, that's fine, Ashley. I just wanted to make sure you were actually getting it. I'm like, I swear I've sent it to her. Hi, boys. Good morning. I just wanted to make sure. And so we have been here at our new homestead for 2 weeks now. I think today's Friday, yeah. So I bought it. I closed 2 weeks ago from today. We had 2 pods that we sent from Chicago, and we got, no problem, Ashley, just double checking. So we closed on October 7th, and pods would not deliver to our new home. And I live 5 miles away from my dad, and they would deliver to my dad's house, and it's 5 miles like as the crow flies, and I'm up on the mountain and my dad is down at the lake. And so it's 5 miles as the crow flies, but on the road it's like 19 miles because you got to go up the mountain, and they will not deliver to my house. So we had to, on Saturday after we closed, rent the biggest U-Haul truck that they had. It's like a 26-foot truck or something like that, and had to drive up to Knoxville. And my mother-in-law was nice enough to hire some movers for us that met Mike and my dad at pods, and they helped him unload the one pod. One pod was furniture and the other pod was like all the boxes, basically. So we got one of the pods totally empty, and then about half of the other pod. And then we brought it all back here and basically unloaded it in our yard. We don't have any barns or anything. We have 2 sheds and a tiny house. But the sheds only hold so much. And our house is only so big. And so we unloaded everything into our yard. And over the week, every day I would go out and try to pull in more boxes and unload them. But with having the 2 boys at home, I can only get through a couple boxes at a time. But then rain came on Wednesday, and we got, like I said, we unloaded the truck on Saturday. And on Tuesday, we still had a bunch of stuff in our yard. And so I had to just scramble and shove everything into sheds and stuff like that in preparation for the rain. And I did it. And now it's just like the process of going through all the boxes and things like that. I don't know if I can turn this camera around. I thought I could, but I'm just like not camera settings, front camera, back camera. There we go. So this is our land. Everything that you see, plus more. So I just set up, or Mike just set up our Premier One fencing here. And we got our chickens this weekend. And that was exciting. I wanted to do like a spectacular like reveal of our place. But you know, such is life that you just get busy, and this is real life, and I have to care for my children and get them on to school and all the other things. And then I had to clear out all my my living room so that we can bring the other half of our pod tomorrow. So that's our A-frame that was on our suburban coupe, and we've like Frankensteined it 5 different times. But Mike Frankensteined it again. But we're finally using our Premier One fencing that I've had for over a year. Just bought the generator, didn't have that yet. Hi, sweetie. But the girls have never had such openness. They feel very vulnerable of their coop, unless they want their food and water. I've made them. I left their food and water out here, so to make them come out. So they come out, they eat, they drink, and they run back in because they're just. I think they just feel too vulnerable right now. They don't feel comfortable yet, and they've had this A-frame for a long time, and they feel most comfortable with it. We've already moved it once. I don't know if you can tell, like right there is where they were for like 3 days, and then we moved them over here. So I'm really excited. Yes, it's a lot of garden and animal space. Exactly. Ashley, that's so funny because that's basically like what we were looking at doing too. And I'm like, how are we going to do this with 3 kids? This is insane. And then my mom was nice enough to hire some movers for us, because if the movers weren't there, then it was just like 2 young guys, and they weren't professional movers, unfortunately, but in like last minute, uh, when you're asking people to help you last minute, you just take what you can get. And they were basically just like schleppers. They just moved everything for us. But yeah, our property runs along this big tree line here. I don't know how well you can tell the depth here, but that goes straight down. And then back there's a road that's actually become someone's. So we have that. This is one of our sheds that has electricity, and our tiny house. The other shed's behind the tiny house. And then over on this side, all those woods are ours up to about halfway up that hill. A little bit more than halfway up that hill. And then back to this tree line here. And then that tree line goes behind these trees here, and that goes back behind our house. And then right here, if you can see that there's woods that are kind of like in front of these backwoods. On the other side of these trees right here is our pond. Hey, what's going on, Devin? Or Ryan, I guess I shouldn't assume. Hey, Annie. Good evening. So yeah, that's our pond there. And then in the back here, our back boundary. So behind my truck is basically our line is straight behind this truck. And then along the back, our boundary is a creek. Ick. Get rid of that. Sorry. Spammers. Yeah. I have but let me see if I can go back to here. Oops. Sorry, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on, friends. Settings, camera, front camera. Cool. Thank you, Rebecca. I also blocked them. Hey, Nicole. Thanks for coming in. Oh, Ashley, it looks like you just looks like you just posted a video, Ashley. I just got a notification. I'll have to watch that later. Handicap Traveler, welcome. Test to see how well my internet is going to work. Silence is life. Hello, welcome. Yes, we have moved in. We've been here for 2 weeks. Like I said, like I was saying before, we got a pod and a half taken care of, and then we have still one half a pod left that we're going to be getting tomorrow. So that's the plan. Mail call. Cool. I love mail calls. I'll have to check that out. So I will do more later. I just wanted to come and check this out real quick and see what I could get. And my reception has been good, I think. I don't know that I've cut out or anything. I think my reception is better outside than inside. So let's check this out. What'd you do? Did you bite her? No. Okay. My kid's a biter. So yeah, my signal just went down getting inside, but it is cold today. It's been cold for like a week now. No, baby. I just said it's cold. And just stepping in here, I've lost a bar. So I don't know if I'll be able to do any. Good morning, Chuck. Thanks for coming in. I don't know that I'll be able to do much lives inside. And sorry about the late notice. I've been really like stressing out about how much I have not been posting and not going live. And I really have wanted to. But like I said, I wanted to make it like this big grand thing. And I had all these thoughts that I wanted to make it, and it just didn't work out the way I wanted to. And I'm like, you know what? It's no time like the present. I'm just gonna just give it a try. Nothing. I mean, what do I have to lose? It just doesn't work. And if it does, I get to chat with you guys. So I don't know how much I'm going to be live streaming, but it looks like I'm going to be able to, at least on my phone. I don't know. I haven't tried on the computer yet, but sorry for the late notice for today. Sorry for the time change for today, but then the baby fell asleep, and I got to take advantage of when the baby falls asleep. And it looks like he's still asleep. Nope, he's awake. So, I can only do so much. Is Carter awake? Carter is awake, but he's quiet, so he's happy. Yes, I know. Hey, Pineapple, welcome. I was trying not to stress, but I just wanted to like make it nice and fun, and then I was like, this isn't fun stressing out about it. So I'm just gonna do it. And I got 8 people here talking to me. It did cut out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why our reception is so much worse in our house. But that's okay. Yeah, somewhat. Exactly. Thank you very much for the reminder. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. And yes, somewhat. I mean, there's nothing I can do. We got a booster. We got the AT&T fixed wireless that I don't know if you guys remember. Jesse had sent me a link to Ridge Life to help me with service, and we had already set up AT&T to come out to do the fixed wireless, and that's actually what he did too. So we have okay service, but like I said, they have a cap on their data, and so I'm trying not to use the data. I'm trying to use my cell phone, and apparently because I'm on the mountain, I might be over the signal, because apparently cell phone, I never knew so much about cell phone signals, but the way that they explained it to me is that they are emitted in like an upside down cone, and so we might be above the signal, so that's why we have shoddy cell service. I'm actually getting a landline on Monday just for like security purposes and reliability with my oldest being at school. And God forbid something happens. A lot of the time, sometimes our internet goes out completely and I don't have any cell phone service. So how am I supposed to call for help if I need it, or how is anyone supposed to contact me? What, baby? A little. We have a little internet, but not enough to watch your shows. Sorry. It's been an adjustment period for the boys for sure, because
that's my kid. He was watching his shows all day.
Well, now we're just watching TV, right? Because we can't watch our shows on the internet anymore because we don't have enough service. It's been the biggest adjustment for them, because all we did for TV was stream beforehand, but the accessibility is just not here. So they're used to having things on demand and variety and getting to pick and choose and things like that. And it's hard to explain to a 2-year-old, sorry, I can't just bring up the Mickey Mouse that you want to watch right now. It's got to be whatever's on. I don't really understand that. But we're making it work, and it's a learning curve for everybody. But I can get some service, and it's good to see you guys. What's going on with all of you guys? My house is a constant disaster. We just cut Netflix and now just have Prime. And that's an adjustment in itself, yeah. Yeah, we get spoiled because we get stuck in, like, oh, did I cut out? Yes, and we play lots of movies, but they get a little sick of it. I'm sure I'm going in and out. I'm sorry. And you guys, so I'm getting this landline. I thought it was going to be like $10 for a landline. Their cheapest landline is $38 a month. I was like, what? And that does not that's only local calls. They're like, do you do a lot of long distance calling? And I'm like, I haven't had a landline in 20 years. What's long distance? I don't even know. And they're like, anything over 20 miles. And I was like, then yes, I do long distance calling, because all of our family and friends are in Illinois. And they're like, okay, well then our unlimited local and long distance is $77 a month. And I was like, what? Like, that's like a cell phone payment. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I'll just have shoddy service when I talk to my family and friends. I'm okay with that. I was floored with how much it was. Yeah, like, so we share, like, my mother-in-law's Netflix, and we could share my dad's YouTube video, or he does YouTube TV. That's what it's called. But the lack of service is the issue. You want to take off your shirt?
Yeah.
Sure. The lack of service is our issue. Yes, it was. It's been a long time, and it's like no bells and whistles. I don't have any caller ID. I don't have any call waiting, nothing. It's just a dial tone that I can call with somebody within 20 miles. So, whatever. It's basically a lifeline. And so expensive. But it's expensive. You a Nikki boy now?
Yeah.
It's an expensive peace of mind, basically, in case there's ever any issues or anything like that. It's a lifeline. Or if the school needs to get a hold of me for whatever reason, or the bus driver needs to get a hold of me for any reason. And then my mother-in-law is coming up from Chicago, or coming down from Chicago, to watch the kids in November for us to go to a wedding. And she has T-Mobile, and T-Mobile service is horrendous. She won't get any signal at all. So I wanted her to have some sort of, gotcha. I got that belly button. I wanted her to have some sort of lifeline if she needed it, to call somebody. But the baby is now crying, so he's not enjoying being in his crib any longer. But I have had fun talking to everybody, and I hope to see you all very soon. And I have some baby chicks to show you guys.
Baby chicks. Mom, baby chicks.
Yeah, right.
Mom, I want to see the guineas.
We will go see them, baby. I was just waiting for it to warm up where it wasn't 30 degrees outside. And even though I'm in Tennessee, it's colder. It's been colder here where I live because I'm up on the mountain. Like I said, my dad's 5 miles away as the crow flies, and he's 5 degrees warmer than me on a regular basis.
I like it.
Get off of there, baby. You're going to fall. And it's been colder than Chicago has been. So it was 30 degrees this morning when Hunter got on the bus. It was insane. And I think it just, let me check my watch. It's 37 degrees right now. So it's been chilly here. When it warms up a little bit more. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by. I'll check you later. You want to say goodbye?
Uh-huh.
All right, here.
Bye.
Let's say bye-bye.
Bye.
Oop. You know, I'm doing the whole backwards thing again. Bye-bye. Wave bye-bye. Have a great day, everybody. Oh, I hear him crying. Let's go get him.